No freaking way. I'll admit, I was completely fooled. That wild twist, I did not see it coming. Gale eliminated the mule that we thought was the mule, only for there to be a Lady Mule. That kind of makes sense. It lines up. Like, she was the one that took the musician, and then Gale tricked her so she could escape, but she's still out there. So the mule wasn't actually defeated, yet she was exposed, and this is the end of the third crisis because now they know the mule, and Gale used the music to control the mule, but the mule's there. The mule now owns, controls a large portion of the galaxy, but Foundation 2 is the new Foundation, and it also controls a large portion of interested parties, including our robot empire, which has been in hiding this whole time. I said that, and the Prime Radiant was basically the intermediary between humanity and the robots because it itself is a living, thinking robot, a communication device, if you will. Was Harry controlled by the robots all along? Was he influenced by them from the very beginning? Did he actually develop the Prime Radiant himself? These are truly open questions because inside the Prime Radiant is one of the robot leaders, and she was communicating with him. She is the Radiant. They are them. It's one unified mind. So the robot mind is the Prime Radiant. They are them. And we saw this at the end because there is a head left. Demerzel wasn't the only one, and Empire, Day specifically, restarted that head, and it tried to communicate, and then we saw the robots, and it's like, all right, now we got to intervene. We can't let humanity kill itself. That would be ridiculous. This is the segue from the third to the fourth crisis because the robots are going to get involved. I don't know if we're actually going to see it because generally speaking, the show jumps 100 years or so every season, and Gale's going to go back into hypersleep for the next crisis because that's what she does. I guess we're left with a lot of open questions, and we got several answers. Empire destroyed itself, but that's usually what happens with empires. Day is gone. Dusk is gone. Every clone is gone. Demerzel is gone. Only Brother Darkness remains. He's going to get assassinated, probably by a robot. And then Foundation 2 will rise up to team with the robots against the mule. And then 150 years later, we'll pick up and we'll see the aftermath. This is the end of Foundation Season 3. Quite a wild ride. It ended much like Star Trek used to. Very fast. Very succinctly.